Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So these last couple of days, gold took a good beating. I'm going to be looking to fund my Roth account for the year. Now, if you look at a seasonality for gold, I was waiting for this dip actually. The first half of the year for gold is usually pretty boring, and most of the gains come from the back half of the year. And there's a lot of theories on that. Mostly that the big investors are paying their tax bills in April, obviously, right? You and I probably expect April to be getting a refund, but the big investors that have a lot of business income are paying into their quarterly payments, among other cyclical issues. And then there's a jewelry demand around the world. But in any case, June is when I typically fund my Roth account with gold mining stocks and sometimes buy physical gold, and I've done really well from doing that. Now, June 13th of 2010 was the first time I ever went on a date with myself, and so often when I'm buying gold during the dip in June, I like to think of that as my anniversary gift to myself. Another good time to buy gold is apparently just at the turn of the year, December 8th of 2011, I wrote my first computer game. So I like to call these my anniversary gifts. And then there was, I don't know if the March dip might have been skewed a lot by what happened 3 years ago. Well, this chart only goes to 2016, so maybe it isn't. But when COVID first hit and gold dropped to, I believe, $1,300 an ounce, silver was $14 an ounce, if I remember correctly. I remember thinking to myself, this is like a Christmas in March. You know, no more going to the office. I don't fit well with office politics. No more going to the office. Cheap silver. You know, a good chance to take a break from my girlfriend. We had a little bit of nothing dramatic. We needed a break from each other, and I remember and having the park to myself because nobody was going there. This is Christmas in March. I remember saying that to myself. All right, so I'll probably be taking a break from making the bismuth art and buying gold instead. I've been burning myself out with making the bismuth art, as you guys have been seeing. And I added a few other metals that I now know how to work with. Zinc, tin. I did antimony at one point, but the fumes made me very ill, so I'm going to have to look for PPE. But it's good that I practice with antimony, because that stuff doesn't accumulate in your body. It really goes to show the amount of ventilation I was giving myself really wasn't enough, right? It's a good thing I wasn't doing lead or thallium or radioactive elements just yet. I need to figure out the PPE before I could do that. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.